Aloha! Thank you so much for joining us in our Miracle Body series. Today, I'm going to share with you some very important information for your lungs. Do you know that your lungs are so amazing that if you spread them out, they're the surface space of a tennis court? And the next time you have an opportunity to walk around a tennis court, I believe that you're going to admire your lungs much, much more. Do you know that you breathe 23,000 times per day? Your lungs, when you breathe in, is about inspiration, and when you breathe out, you are in expiration. So every time you breathe in, you're literally in spirit or inspired. And your lungs carry the issue about your purpose. Have you ever wondered why you're here? Have you ever wondered what you're going to do about that? Have you ever been a little bit irritated why you're here? And have you ever felt like you got into the wrong family and something happened at the hospital and they confused you up with somebody? Many of us have felt that way. So your lungs are asking you to understand your purpose. What are you inspired about? What are you breathing about? And your purpose is to love. And so if you were going to write down in your beautiful handwriting, my purpose is to love, and put it up into your bedroom, you're going to be looking at it morning and night. And guess what? When you wake up in the morning and you see that my purpose is to love, you're going to quiet your brain, because it's not going to go like, I have to do, I have to do, I have to do, instead of like, love. And what you do around that love is your purpose of your day. But your purpose is really loving. And I want you to know that that also gives you great freedom from your past, because many people are developing bone problems because they're regrets of their past. And I know none of you regret anything you've done in your past, do you? Okay? So this is the good time. If that's true, you want to let that go, because you don't want to end up with osteoporosis and bone issues because of regrets of your past. And so if you understand and you look in the mirror and you say, where I am, God is, where God is, I am, which is true about you right now. And if you looked in that mirror, say 20, 30 years ago, when you might have done things that you're not really proud of in your life, and you say, where I am, God is, where God is, I am, was that true then? Yes, it was. You may not have been aware of it, but it was true anyway. And so what we want to do is stop judging God's journey within us as bad or anybody else. And again, your lungs will have relief, because you did love even when it was hard. You loved in the hardest times of your whole life, and in many people's. You were there because you were supposed to be, or you would have been someplace else. You cannot be anywhere else without Creator anyway. And so you might as well know it, breathe it, and get in this moment and fill your lungs up with your breath. Okay? Your lungs are also about how you're going to move yourself into this world. Are you going to move with love? Or are you going to move with fear? Are you going to be enveloping your diaphragm and activating all of your nervous system at peace through your breath of life? You know, by the way, your left lung is smaller than your right, because it makes this beautiful little hole or a puka for your heart to reside in. So your heart is surrounded by all this great loving of inspiration in your lungs. So admire that as well. And I want you all to remember to practice your belly breath so that you're getting more oxygen in the lower part of your lungs. So you want to activate your belly like a newborn baby breathes. You want to remember how to breathe when you came in until somebody scared you and you went, and then you start breathing up here and you call it normal, and it isn't. And so be aware that you want to breathe into your belly and activate your entire lung cavity and fill your body up with oxygen. One other point about your lungs: the mineral that is most necessary for your lungs is sulfur. And so when you have issues in your lungs like asthmas, congestion, pneumonias, illnesses, what you want to do is add more foods like onions, leeks, and garlic that are the highest form of sulfur, including onions are good poultices for the lungs. Eating a clove of garlic, if you have heavy congestion, will break it up so it's easier for your body to move out. It is also the sulfur that changes the carbon dioxide to oxygen from the plants to humans, and from humans back to plants. So this is also our connection to nature, is through our lungs and through sulfur that does that chemical exchange. And so take a moment today, admire your beautiful lungs and your inspiration in life, and remember your purpose is to love. And that is the solution to all problems, including in your body, in relationships, and in nations. Enjoy.